in the bottom. So much better.
Let's get into this projections for week 5, our week 5 matchups. Week 5. Starting with Team Greedy going against Cash. We will get Drake's picks on these games. He gave his picks. I thought he'd come back in, but we had him and then we lost him. But it's me and you here, Kenfo.
Let's get it done.
Already. Week 5, we got Cash going against Team Greedy.
Mm-hmm.
Cash is projected right now to win 60%. I think Greedy got a lot of people out of the lineup
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
this early in this projection phase, but that's what we got right now. You got anything on this?
I got
Um,
got cash all day, man. He's on the roll right now, and like say greedy. He got a lot of going on right now with the bye weeks and shit like that. This should be another W in the win column for cash.
okay, Draper also took Cash, and I took Cash. I'm looking at Greedy's lineup. He has uh, a lot of people out of the lineup, so he's going to do some lineup maintenance. I'm sure those projection numbers will change, and we may get a different score, but I don't know if they can
Make
compete with Cash. Just we're going to see, but we all took Cash.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Team Twin against the Rule Breakers. It's a battle of 2-2. They have Twin projected to win right now. Twin, man, I think he made some free agent moves. I don't see any on the in the Sweat is out there. He wouldn't got Sweat, but it's 132 to 126 early. Um, I took Rude. Drake took Rude. I just think that I think Rude is gonna pull it out this week. I think he has the matchups that are in his favor.
You know what? I'm going to agree with you on that one. I'm taking Root this week. I know that they have Twin projected to win this week, but I just think that Cooks, he had a down performance last week. I think he's going to come to play this week, uh, and I think Sam Donald is going to continue what he's been doing, and I think Root going to pull it out.
Well, that's what we all agree on that one. That's unanimous. Um, we got first and third business going against Swift Dynasty.
I want to nominate this to be game of the week. Um, um, simply because it's the game of the two former undefeateds. They're both 3-1. This is a great matchup. Go ahead.
It's interesting to note in this matchup that first and third did not add a kicker, and they were having issues with the kicking special teams this past week. Um, I wonder why they didn't bid on the kicker. And Swift probably now it makes sense. Now I know why he signed Young Hoku. Is because he knew that first and third didn't have a kicker. And he thought that he was gonna be bidding for a kicker. As it turned out, he was bidding against not himself, but he didn't have to bid that much to keep Mo from getting the kicker. Unless he really wanted the kicker, and I'm sure that's what he's gonna say that he did really want the kicker. But it's no secret that Young Hoku had 20 points this past week, and Swift is probably wanted to make sure he did not stay on get on Mo's team. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't want him to get a possible 22 points. What is the man back doing? Smart. That's smart. Playing keep away. We'll see if he keeps him on his roster. I thought it was something like he got Aubrey. Why would he need Young Hakun? Why would he bid so much? But now it's crystal. It's pretty much clear to me why he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mean that. that's a strategic way if that's how you want to spend your free agent dollars, to keep people away from people, because I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean he's gonna have those type of days going forward. I mean, he just, he had a good day that week right there.
But
Hey,
I will say, I'm gonna take first and third. He can get a kicker in there that can give him something. What I'm looking at is, I don't think Richardson's gonna play with that hip. He doesn't have a defensive lineman. I don't. He got some strange shit going on at tight end. I don't know who B Strange is. But that 1.7 is crazy, and he got St. Brown that's out. I know he has some replacements, and he's gonna put them in there, and that's gonna boost his numbers. I don't know who he's gonna decide to put in. I'm looking at his receivers. His quarterback is probably going to start Bo Nix, Wendell Robinson, 12-5. I like him. Maybe he'll put Bucky Irvin in there and Wendell Robinson in there. Because he could go Wendell. No, that ain't working. He don't even have a backup tight end. He should have been trying to go get him a tight end. But that's neither here nor there. I got first and third in this. Who you got?
well,
Swift.
well,
Uh,
this is a
huh?
this is a tough one right here, man. I mean, the projection, I think, well, if I remember correctly, 118 to 115 currently where they stand with the players that they have or don't have in the
It's
game.
126 to 115. First and third, 126. Right now.
Okay, first and
That's where
third,
we at right now.
made some adjustments. Okay, so it's okay. So thi- what I'm seeing is this right here. Anthony Richardson, he looks real questionable this week on being able to play. He's without St. Brown. Uh, he
Yeah.
has he has a hole at tight end. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, with the combination, that's three big pieces on your team. That you have to compensate for, and I don't see Bo Nix getting it done, and I don't see the replacement wide receiver or tight end that he have getting it done. So uh, I'm gonna go ahead and for the first time this season, I pick first and third to win the game.
Okay. All right, that's what's up. Draper took Swift. Draper took Swift over first and third. Our next matchup would be DC going against Juice. At my first glance, I'm looking at the projections. They have DC projected at 141 to 127 for Juice. But I'm looking deeper in that with the lineups. I just I don't E Wilson, I guess maybe. I don't know. I don't really love it. Firm move. Also, I don't know who the fuck Tucker Craft is to be getting projected at 10.4 for DC, but you know, this. I don't know about Wicks. I seen him. He has boosted his numbers a little bit. I'm not incredibly sold. Eckler's coming back from a concussion. Watson. Uh, I know what I got on paper. I'm looking at what I got on paper, and I'm looking at Juice, and I'm like, But I'm gonna go ahead and stick with what I wrote on paper. I'm gonna go ahead and stay with DC. I take DC on this one. Draper also is taking DC. Who you got, Kinfolk?
I got DC in this one, man. I think that this
Another sweep.
team is a little more stronger
See
this
how that work.
week, and I see him propelling the victory this week.
Okay. In our next matchup, we have Smoking Joe got a KO win last week, barely edging out Swift, but this week he's going against the Supreme team. I think this is a battle of 2-2s. I know Supreme is in
Yeah.
our division. Love came back last week. He's been productive when he's on the field. He's back. Hurts is out. We don't who does he got a backup quarterback? Flacco.
Yeah, he just picked up Flacco on the free agent market.
Why does Flacco have 2 zeros by his name? Maybe they okay. Well, they ain't ruled out Richardson. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't ruled out Richardson. Oh, is
So,
Flacco it?
so,
Okay, we'll see.
so technically, if Richardson does play for Swift, that backfires on Supreme. He
On
has no.
Supreme. Yeah. I think he's gonna start likely, but I don't know. I think Hill is gonna be out. I'm gonna go ahead and take Smoking Joe on this one.
And I know that they got Supreme to win, even though he don't even have a quarterback in, But I'm gonna take that as a disrespect that team. Smoking Joe is not gonna take lightly, and they're gonna come out throwing haymakers, and they're gonna take the victory.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. That's why I went with Smoking Joe. Draper, however, went with Supreme. Yeah, he took Supreme on this one. The next matchup we have, speaking of Draper, it's the Bayou Boys going against Draper. Early projections have the Bayou Boys a 142 to 131, 55 to 45% projected in favor of the Bayou Boys. This is what I'm going to say on this one right here. I think that A Chain and Hill are going to go under projection. They're projected to get right now 31 points. I think it'll be more like 15 or 20 combined between the two of them. Because I just don't believe in their quarterback. I don't think that he's capable of running their offense. I watched the game. Nothing was working. Nothing they could do. And until otherwise, I think all them boys' water gonna get turned off. Um, as far as Draper go, he's being forced to play Carter's week, so he don't have to guess back and forth between the quarterbacks. It's sit him and let him go situation. I think he's gonna come out with the victory this week. I know he's already. I mean he's 0-4. I mean last week was a must win, so I don't know what you call this one. If last week is a must win, do or die. Cause I mean 0-5 is. I don't think that you can make it to the playoffs with more than 6 losses. I'm gonna just say that right there. So 0-5 would be you wouldn't have very much room. You could really normally lose one more game. And I think you're gonna try to get himself some momentum going. And so I'm gonna take Draper this week. Of course, Draper's taking his own self. What say you, Kenvo?
And this one, I don't pick Bayou every single week, and I'm not gonna stop that train this week. I picked Bayou this week, and so I'll
How
be.
many times you been right? How many times you been wrong?
Well, he's 2-2 right now.
So
So,
you feel you doing 50%.
so, so, so I'm gonna pick him every week up until next week.
Okay. All right, let's get into chosen one going against the Texas Tycoons. What we got? Who you got in this? We got the projection on chosen one is 144 to 116.
Tell
That's a
you,
good number.
I'm gonna tell
Uh
you, I know Chosen One is rolling over in his championship grave right now, thinking about how He's just giddy right now when he look at their projection and he see that he's scheduled to run him out of the gym or off the field. But I'm going to concur with them this week, and I'm going to give Chosen the nod going on this week.
I'm looking at this matchup. They got Mostert with a 7-2. They got Madison with a 7-4. I already don't believe in Mostert. Now, Madison, it's going to be hard running the ball against that Denver defense. I believe. That's just my early opinion on that. So if he don't get any production from those two, he's already down. I don't even know if Mixon is going to be productive either. Let me say that. Or Rico to get a 12. So it's really going to come down to the big players, the stars, the CD Lambs, the Strauss, the Geno Smith, uh, Mike Evans. Mike Evans has a Q.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
interesting. I didn't
Yeah,
know that. What is that about?
yes.
Calf, knee, calf. Oh, okay. Baker didn't tell me that. But anyway, oh man, I Draper took chosen one. We're gonna make it a clean sweep this week. I'm taking chosen one. I was trying to find a reason not to. Yeah, I said that. No, I'm fucking with you, Chap. Uh, but I'm serious. I'm joking, but I'm serious. Figure that one out. In our next matchup, we got the North Dallas, Texas, going against Rollo the Pimp, the Hoe Whisperer. Week is 141 to 100 is the projection that we got this week. I know why that is. He got Pollard out. He got Devontae Smith out. Who are he gonna replace these Parsons out? Who is he gonna find to replace these players? That's an interesting question. I'm looking at his bench. Oh man, this shit is fading fast. I ain't gonna even the North Dallas rose again.
Big
North Dallas
wheels
rose again. This
rolling. Big wheels keep on rolling. North Dallas all the way, man. This nigga is rolling right now. The freight
no
train,
no no.
the freight train is going down the locomotive is going down the tracks, and that bitch ain't got no brakes right now. You know what I'm saying?
It
So
ain't nothing in the way.
ain't no slowing it down. So I got North all the way.
Not this week. Yeah, North Dallas. It's a clean sweep. Draper took North. It's North. And then the game, your game of the week is also my game of the week. Uh, we have Team L. You going against Team LAV. You going against me. This should be interesting. I'm gonna ask you who you're gonna take. I I'm prepared to know who you're gonna say. I'm prepared to know. I already, I know. But in the event that you take yourself, I'm gonna go ahead and let you have the mic first. But I know who you gonna take.
Well, let me just say this. Once again, you know, this is another week, that I come in and I look at the team across from me and I say, man, we should win this game, man. So, we stick our chests out, you know what I'm saying, and we not afraid to say what we gonna say. And that's that we gonna take down Team LAB. We ain't being modest about it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't being shy about it. This is a must-win game for us. We're 1-3 right now at this point, so it's pivotal that we go to 2-3 so we can try to get to 500 the next following week. So our team is tunnel focused. We have no excuses, and we're just here to play, man. That's what we're here to do, man. We're like, we need a victory, and we need it in a rest of ways.
let's break down the matchups. They pretty much have it at even 149, 148. But let's dig in and break down the matchups. We have Baker Mayfield going against Atlanta, Justin Fields going against Dallas. I give the nod to Justin Fields. I don't think the Cowboys can catch a cold until they do, um, especially not a running quarterback. And I mean, honestly, I'm invested in this game beyond the Cowboys. So it would do me just fine if Justin Fields would have thrown 2 touchdowns to, my guy, George. I'm just saying,
I just
that'd
didn't.
be a game where we can eat together. You know, you bring the chicken, I bring the fries and the biscuits, sweet tea, lemonade. You did what I'm saying. Uh, the next one, Brees Hall going against Henry. We're playing early. You playing 6:30 Sunday? You playing early, early.
8:30.
Damn, is that right?
Yeah, they're in London.
Oh, that might affect him a little bit.
No,
Okay,
I think they play freely when they be overseas and shit.
okay. Well, what the projections say. So, you know, I think they're going head to head, and what is it, 73? Who you think had a better season thus far?
Well, um,
If you had to say, who you would think had to?
I mean, this is what I'm gonna say. I would have said Brees Hall would hands down before this past week, but that 5 is so polarizing versus that 40 plus ball that
Hmm.
I'm gonna give it to Henry. I'm gonna give it to Henry. I'm gonna have some tough love on my guy right now, and I'm gonna say he doesn't deserve to be considered as having a better season than Henry simply because of the 5.3 ball.
Has has Cullen numbers dropped? He
Huh?
been he pretty much still getting 20. He did the same thing Brees Hall did. They may go a little bit lower this week against San Francisco, but we're dealing with the unknown with Kareem Hunt, and this will be an interesting game. I'll actually get a Monday night game, which I can see if I need these points or if they just extra. So I appreciate the game guys for that. All your games appear to be on Sunday, so you're gonna know what you got before the end of the day Sunday. Now I don't know what I have Kareem Hunt. I was fortunate enough to get him in the free agent market. I mean, you win some, you lose some. I didn't really win any bids today, but I didn't even put any, so I didn't expect to in this couple. But we'll see with this. We're running Kareem Hunt out there. He's taking over the starting role at Kansas City. Kansas City has some injuries. He's a dual threat. We're excited to see what's going on. But I mean, I get a nod to Connor. Connor's coming back for a revenge game. He was traded away from us. We anticipate seeing nothing but greatness for Connor. So we're not projecting who's gonna do what against what, but we like our chances. That's what we'll say. Uh, then we have George Pickens going against Moore. Moore really hasn't jumped off the page. Pickens hasn't jumped off the page. I think here recently, Pickens has. They had about the same kind of game, same kind. So they're right in the same area with each other.
Yeah.
I would nod towards maybe Pickens, but I would say that Moore is dealing with just as much. I think maybe Pickens has the better quarterback, but neither quarterback are good at getting the receivers the ball with it enough. So we'll see with that. I don't know. Then the next one we have Sutton against Wilson. This is a return game. This will be an early. So we be dancing together early in the morning, 6 o'clock. Brees Hall and Wilson. Yeah, that's right. They play together. So we'll see how that works out. Um, Sutton, mm, mm, he all right. He all right. Wilson got some. We know Wilson's a superstar. He just
He
dealing with this quarterback,
he a
huh?
super.
He'll star. Well, superstar potential.
I'm gonna say, matter of fact, I haven't even looked at it. Can you check to see how many points Sutton is averaging on the year versus how many points uh, Wilson is averaging on the year?
Well, he has 41, and he's put up 2, 15, 13 his last two games. That's Sutton, and Wilson has 43. So
No.
he's outscored him so far. But
So no, I'm making a point to say, so do Sutton or
he
Sutton?
had his first sub 10 game
No, oh
this
no.
year.
What I'm saying, so do that
And
mean Sutton is a star because he getting balls thrown to him by Bo Nix versus your boy getting thrown to by Aaron Rodgers?
they just haven't got their connection together. They Aaron Rodgers is a Hall of Famer. He'll figure it out.
I'm just saying, I
Um,
think Sutton will start in too.
then they got Bowers at 8-7, which I protest. Um, I think it
Approach.
should be raised to at least a 10. But
Oh,
they got Parkins at a 10.
there you
And
go.
I don't know how that is.
Well,
But
the
that's
number
that's
one
that's that's what
seed,
Parkinson has 23 points on the season, and he has started every game, every
well,
game,
well,
every
Bowers
game, and he has 23 points on the season. And
started the whole season too.
yeah, he has, and he has nearly double his points. He has 42. Yeah, that's what So it blows our mind how they rate this. I'm not saying it's
because
anything against our tight end, but it's mighty funny. They give me one thing and then they take something else away. But
but isn't Parkinson's playing against the 24th ranked defense against tight ends?
Clarkson, Parkinson, I
Yeah,
don't know. It doesn't
yeah.
say it, on the screen I don't have it. I can go look
I think he
in
playing
another
against
part.
24th ranked to tight end defense. Maybe you playing a top 10 tight end defense.
What does it say?
Huh?
What does it say?
Let me go and see. Let me check it
I
right
mean, it still got me as number 3 position ranked in the league, even though with an 8-7. Surely they gotta raise them points at some time this week. My tight end is way more talented, so that's almost like a wash.
now. I mean, both of
He's
them,
more athletic. He's faster. You
both
know,
starting
he's
tight,
more of a
but I'm
higher prospect. He went number 1.
both of them starting tight end though. That's all I'm saying.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. I'm not,
And
yeah,
then
we ain't.
continue to go down the list. You know what I'm saying? After tight end, we move to the flex. It's Dobbs against who you got?
Devontae Adams.
Oh,
It's
that
speculation about that. He may not start.
I
That's
don't.
up for we still got some days this week to figure that out.
I don't think he.
Huh?
I don't think he ever playing another down for the black and silver.
He could be traded this week. I agree. He could be traded this week to somebody who need him, who got a quarterback. Well, that remains to be seen. We'll see. This is what I will say though. If he doesn't play, I'm gonna flex Charbonnet. So and that's pretty much the same. You know what I'm saying? Charbonnet still got a 10, even though he wasn't as productive. He only had 2 carries.
Yeah,
Cause I mean KW3 went crazy.
he
But
did.
he had 5 catches. He caught every pass they threw him though.
He did. I seen that for about 35 yards or some shit.
Yeah, 39,
Yeah, I remember seeing that shit.
39. So, he's still productive. we can get some type of production out of him.
Okay,
He may even score a touchdown this week.
okay, okay. You
But
know,
this what I will say. Listen, I know a lot of people probably want to think it's personal that we want to beat you for some kind of personal reason. It's nothing like that. We have a tremendous relationship with them kids of mine, and this is just we just professionals on the field. We're trying to get better each and every week, um, and they just the next opponent. However, there's a lot of. I know this is going to be a type of game that they try to leave everything on the field and you know whatever it takes, trick plays or whatever, because then they're in a position that they just cannot lose this game. Um, and we're aware of that. We know we're going to get their best as if they were 3-1, or 4-0. We know we're going to get that type of team on the field, and we're going to be prepared to match that intensity. I'm just yeah, I'm just trying to relay to my players that this we're taking this 1 week at a time. This is who we have on the schedule. Their record is not indicative of the talent they have on the roster on that field, and we just got to go to work and do our job. So I've been right three out of 4 times this year when I pick my team. And I couldn't pick any other better guys to go into this battle with or continue in this marathon of a war that we have. And I'm proud of those guys. And we just get it done. We just need to get it done on the field. Um, Hopefully, as I look at this, like I went over it, we're gonna kick this thing off with Baker on Thursday. Hopefully, we get off to a good start. We're gonna put these boys on the field Sunday against his team. I expect for them to, put it. I expect for them to perform on the field, and come Monday, you know, Kareem Hunt will have an opportunity to do something really special, or he may just be adding to what is already done. And I like I said, I like that Monday. I like that Kareem Hunt Monday to sit there and watch and see what he has to offer for us. It's going to be very interesting. I think that just may be the one pickup this year that these boys might have to look out for. They might have to say to themselves, we should have been a little bit more faster than that. But we will see. We're gonna see. We're gonna get them to do it on this field. We ain't gonna do a lot of talking. But I will say this to you, Ken folk. Uh we ain't gonna take we're gonna win this game. We're gonna do what it takes to win this game. We're gonna do what it takes to win this game. Uh we ain't overlooking you. We ain't looking past you. We ain't, trying to put you down or no disrespect or none of that shit. Well, we have a job to do on the motherfucking field, and we're gonna get out there and go do our job. One play at a time, one player at a time, and we're gonna get the shit done. We got 3 days to do it, and we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to the matchup.
well, you know what? It's good luck to you this week. As far as uh, your team trying to put together an effort to come to face us, because you're right. We throwing in the kitchen sink on this one. You know what I'm saying? So we come into play at all costs. Like I say, no excuses are going to be made here in this week. And this again, this is a pivotal game for our team this week, and
Pivotal,
we can't afford no let.
imperial.
We can't afford no letdowns. No letdowns. This is not a letdown week. This ain't take a vacation week. This
We're gonna
come
try to
come
listen.
hard hat week.
you know, we gonna really try to put you in the fucked up position this year. Young, 1-4. That's rough. Uh, I will say, it sucks. The schedulers are the schedulers, man. I really would have liked to have met you later on or earlier in the season, so I wouldn't be the one to put you in this position. But hey, you know, you lining up in front of us, so we gonna have to do what it got to do, man. You know what I mean? I think you gonna. I've been talking to this player. We've been going back and forth. I believe in him. I love him. I think he's going to. I think he's gonna put on a show over there overseas. I think he has something to prove. I know Connor does. I know Connor does. But I
Yeah,
think Wilson, he felt some kind of way to be traded, in such a high pick that you picked him from. And he went 1-2 with Brees Hall. Let me just say that. And he has a chip on his shoulder. Look out for Wilson to have his best game of the year. I'm just gonna say that.
but you know
I'm gonna
what?
leave that right there for you.
Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
say
okay.
uh, you're gonna need it, and I can't wait for
We need
Thursday.
it all right.
I can't wait for Thursday for it to kick off. Um, for me to see what Baker has to offer. If he's going to kick off the week for your team and try to put us in a big hole, uh, because it don't matter what Baker do, man. We coming to play though, man. We coming to play, man, and we coming to win, man. Like I say, man, no excuses, no can't afford no letdowns, man, none whatsoever.
All right, we'll see. We're gonna see. We're gonna kick this shit off Thursday. We're gonna see how it start off, and then we'll carry it all the way to Monday. But that's been our show. We appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. On behalf of my kinfolk Big Banks, this is Team LAV. I like to say, man, hey man, don't meet me there, beat me there. We'll see you later at the top, baby, at the top of it.
Top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better.